Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Do excuse yet again my nasty, dirty, filthy studio. I'm setting up my backpack here for another short trip, and I'm going to do a bit of a hike in the jungle area to do some experimental filmmaking for my film SIGS All About Choice. So I'm just getting all suited up here. Got everything set up, and let's get going. I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful these banana trees are right here. I've shown you some of these before, and I just want you to look at that, how amazing that is. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, I just started tracking and hiking through here in this part of the jungle, and I just ran directly into a spider's web, wiping my face instantly. No telling, hoping it wasn't a lethal spider that was on it, if there was one on it to begin with. All right, speaking of anything lethal, there are over 33 different types of poisonous snakes in the Philippines. Just a few, which would be the viper, the king cobra, and the Philippine cobra. All right, then you have the python, and which would be the ball python and the reticulated python, and they can get extremely huge, as you've probably seen on social media and TV and that type of thing through the years. All right, the thing to do is before you even sit down, okay, you're sitting down in the open, you make yourself a chair, you pull out whatever type of chair you purchased from the store. Let me show you what to look out for first. Okay, so if you're thinking these banana trees right here are a great comfortable spot to sit down and relax and get out of the sun maybe, okay, well, you could be right, but remember this, okay, keep on the lookout. Take a look out up first, up there, and take a look down below and around. Take your trekking pole and look all the way around with the pole very carefully, all the way around. Because what'll happen if you don't, sometimes you'll be sitting here, okay, on your chair down here, and the snakes will be up here in the trees, and they will fall down and fall straight on you, okay, and you don't know what it is, okay, and that's a problem. Okay, also, when it's more wet out here and really rainy, you're going to have a lot of frogs and toads, and there are at least 10 different types of poisonous frogs in the Philippines. Some are brown. There's a cane toad, and it's extremely poisonous. And well, it's to say that it's massively close to heroin. Okay, more of a psychedelic type of drug on their skin, basically. All right, it's not from the Philippines. It was brought from another country to rid the Philippines of pests back in the 1930s. Now, what has happened before, and with those frogs and toads, I'll get to them more on that in a minute about the poison. See that at the end of my trekking pole? I just want to point this out. Those are bananas, by the way. They're green, they're still young. Got a long way to go. Let me tell you more about those poisonous frogs. Now, concerning those over 33 poisonous frogs in the Philippines, what you want to do is this. Anything you're going to touch, make sure you use your trekking pole. All right? Take the end of this thing and turn wherever it is over, and look very closely over and around it first. All right? pull those weeds and those leaves out of the way slowly. Look on top or below or around the base of the tree, the trunk. Excuse me. In the Philippines, the emergency services for the hospitals and the ambulance, systems are not like they are in the United States or some other of the first world countries. It's basically a small van, okay, and there's no telling when it's going to get to you. If you live in a subdivision, okay, it can take a very long time to get to you, especially if someone else has went to the hospital before you. If you go late at night, all right, let's say you unzip your tent and you step out right into a poisonous snake, okay, well, if you can make it back to any type of civilization, if you're not too far away, if you happen to be in a national park, it's going to take a while to get to some emergency services. It's best to have a snake bite kit with you. That may do little, but it'll do something. You can only be as careful as possible, right? So those are just some tips there. Do keep that in mind. Here's some more tips. See my backpack here? I've just got it laying right here. I don't have it laying too close to a trunk. I don't have it laying too close to any type of hill where there could be some ants into it or anything like that. All right? You're going to walk. All right? And you're going to come up to, and you got to cross over one of these guys. Take a look at it here. Look around it. Look around over here. You're looking for snakes, especially up in this area, right up in the air. Okay? So what I would do is I would look straight down. I know I can see down under there. See it in my trekking pole? I can see there, so that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to walk down there and cross. And by the way, here's something really cool. Right here. Right there. That's fresh chili. Right there. Philippines, they call it sili. Sitting down eating some lunch or dinner, just pluck you some right off and enjoy yourself. It's fresh. Okay, looks like I got some small bananas that have fallen down. There they are. They just fell off. These are the type that you cook and make desserts out of, essentially. All right. They still got to ripen. Doesn't look like they're going to be any good. Too young. All right, so I actually just got some footage from my experimental horror film, SIG, It's All About Choice. So I did get that in there with my single 8, which I do prefer a single 8. Here, I have the Fujica single 8 Z800. All right. And that is one of my cameras of choice right there. All right. So, we're going to move on with some other tips. I just want to show you how beautiful this is right here. It started raining a bit, drizzling. All right. In this area, another big jungle area. All right. There's a street behind me, so there's nothing I can do about the noise. I'm on a bridge. Maybe you can tell. All right. So what I do want to point out to you is, you're on a bridge here. You come out of a jungle area in the Philippines. All right. And you get up to one of these bridge areas. All right. And you think you're going to take some of your rope and rappel down That's one thing you don't want to do. The cinder blocks in the Philippines are really crapola. Actually, I've had a bunch of them sitting around before. I sat down on them and they just crumbled. Okay? The concrete is really good. So if I can lower this down a bit of the way, see some of the bridge right here. Okay, the concrete is really good. But the cinder blocks they put inside of there are just junk. They really are. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Okay, so I've got my footage I needed. That's on single 8. And I've given you your tips. Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen. And remember, as always, do subscribe. Until next time, see ya.